I'm Brian, and this is
Tegan.
Rozmus. This year we celebrated 15 years of marriage. This year we signed up for reengage for a second time. The first time was in 2020 spring, and it was good, very helpful, but we had to, we didn't get the whole experience because we had a global pandemic.
So we decided to sign up this semester more as a routine maintenance than because we thought our marriage was in a bad place. I think we would both rate our marriage as a 7 or 8, depending on the day. But we both do CEUs. We have required continuing education for our careers. So we think, why not also have continuing education for our marriage?
What we didn't know, but God absolutely did, is the trials that we were going to face during this semester. Our daughter has suffered from depression over the last 2 years. During this semester, her depression got much more severe. Ultimately, she needed some intensive treatment for that, and there was a lot of decisions and uncomfortable conversations that me and Tegan had to have during that time. It made it difficult.
Yeah, we had to make some decisions to address her symptoms and also to keep her safe. And this was incredibly stressful and saddening. Brian and I were grieving. And as you might know about grief, it doesn't always look just like sadness. It can be deep sadness. It can be denial. It can be anger, strong anger. And so neither of us ever experienced the same sensation, the same feeling at the same time. So there were a lot of difficult conversations with a lot of strongly held opinions. Unfortunately, we couldn't just come to an impasse. We had to make decisions in order to move forward for the health and well-being of our child.
During a time when we could easily have turned against each other, reengage provided a lifeboat for us to have those conversations in a structured manner, because we had to put things aside to do our homework, and it allowed us to have that structure. In addition to that, the group itself kind of knew what was going on and were praying for us the whole time. And so having support during that time was invaluable.
I'd say that I've learned more than ever that there is an enemy, but he's not sitting next to me. It's not my husband. I've also learned that Jesus is our only hope. These days, I'm really grateful for this strong partner that I have in Brian, and that God's given him to me, and that we are able to work together and make decisions together.
I couldn't ask for a better helpmate than Tegan, and reengage really provided a way for us to have conversations in a calm, structured manner that made me listen. And even when I was upset or feeling impotent or angry, I would be able to hear Tegan's heart, and reengage was the structure that we needed at the time to allow that to happen.
In case you're wondering, our daughter is smiling more and laughing more and improving every day. I'd say to somebody who's on the fence, or maybe a couple who's already been through reengage, and they think, well, we did that. It's always different the second time through. Like, your marriage is not something that you just stop working on.
No, and I was very surprised by the way that God was using it for us. What we were there for was to tune up our marriage, and instead what we got was clearly something that God meant us to have to walk us through a difficult time. Yeah. You never know what he's going to use that time for. I love reengage, and I think that everyone should go 2 times or 3.
Or, I don't know, like you have an oil change every 5,000 miles. So you just keep coming back.
Yeah.